Good morning, I'm Scott Willison, owner of the Confluence Fly Shop in Bellingham, Washington. Today I'm going to show you how to tie one of my favorite fall coho and chum, just general salmon flies. We like to call this one the egg-sucking Diva. I named this fly in honor of a friend, Jeff, who sometimes can be a little bit of a diva. We're going to start with a Gamakatsu L11S 3H. This is a 3X heavy, kind of shorter shanked, very strong hook. I like to do this one in size 4. So I've got some 140 Denier purple ultra thread. And I'm just going to lay down a little bit of a thread base like we do for most of our flies. And I'll start by figure 8 wrapping in just a pair of size medium lead eyes here. This fly has a really nice jigging action in the water that coho in particular seem to find irresistible. So I'll just kind of crisscross wrap that into place. I want to leave a little space back from the eye. And then with the lead eyes, I always like to put just a little dab of super glue on there. Some brush on zap to kind of help hold them into place and keep them from twisting. Next, I'm going to use some hairline, just purple straight cut rabbit for the tail. And this tail will be just a little longer than the shank of the hook. I cut the end to a little fine point there, which just makes it easier to tie in and reduces bulk. And then for the tail flash, I'm going to use a little bit of Grape Flashabou. This is a really cool Flashabou combo with lots of different colors, blues, purples, some golds. It's Flashabou 6919. And we have it here at the shop. Cut a liberal amount of Flashabou, twice as long as I need it. I will tie that in by the tail, tie it in the middle, and then we'll sweep the rest of it back here. This fly has a lot of flash, a lot of bling to it. And then we'll trim that about even with the length of the tail. Now for the body, I am going to use this really cool stuff. It's Senyo's Aquaveil. This particular color is called Mixed Berries, and it's got some blues and purples and really metallic look to it. This product is a lot like Polar Chenille, but with more metallic highlights. Tie that in and advance my thread forward to just behind the eyes. And what I like to do before I wrap this stuff is twist it up so it is more like a chenille. You're going to have some longer scraggly fibers sticking out, and then kind of a tight packed body, but you get a little different look to the fly. I feel like it sinks a little better too. It doesn't have so much bulk to it. And we'll just wind this up to right behind the eyes. Couple wraps to lock that into place, couple wraps in front of it, and then we'll trim off the excess. Now I've got some pink, kind of a cerise pink sparkle chenille. This is for the egg sucking part. I've got about 5 inches of this cut off to work with. I'm going to strip the fibers off the core a little bit and tie that in right behind the eyes. And then I'm going to take 1 wrap under the eyes, 2 wraps over the top, wrap in the front, and then 2 more wraps over the top going the opposite direction. And then I'm actually going to tie this down behind the eyes. What you'll notice with a lot of your lead-eyed flies, because they sink head first, if you tie off in front of the eyes, a lot of times your thread wraps will end up just getting chewed up by rocks on the bottom. I really like to tie mine off behind the eyes. It just makes a more durable fly, which is what I'm after. Okay, so for my collar to finish it off with, I've got a purple, just Chinese saddle hackle from Hairline. Strip away the fluffy stuff there. That gives me just a nice long handle to work with on the feather. I'll train some of those fibers back, and then I'm going to clip the tip off and tie it in by the tip. Sweep everything back on this one. And I'm just going to fill that little gap between the head and the body. I usually get 2, maybe 3 wraps in there. Trim away that stem, and then there's not a lot of exposed thread in there to cover it with head cement, so the way I like to finish this fly is just take some of my brush on Zapagap, brush a little bit onto the thread, and then take a few wraps with that, and then I will go ahead and do a 3-turn whip finish behind the head. And there you have it, the egg-sucking Diva, and great salmon fly in the fall throughout the Pacific Northwest, BC, and Alaska. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe.